Hi everyone, just a really quick video to show you the new features on my plugin. And take you to Andrew Hanel to let me his project to show you that. The first thing I made, so you just can select all your object on your scene and right click, and here I can create a new rule. So if you don't have any data table selected, it's going to create a new one for you. So no database selected, you want to create a new, yes. And now already it tells you have multiple walls, multiple door and stuff like that. So it's going to create only the rules for one of them. So what I did, if I open the rules, like you see, I have shortened the name because here it's too long and too complicated. So I directly shortened the name, so you can shorten even more and like have just the rule for the floors and stuff like that. So that's the first one. The second one it's for creating the variable directly. So now you can, when you have a material instance and you have some parameter activated, so you're going to use this one to populate the variable. So now what you need to do, just if I save here and I close that, I right click, apply by material. Here you have update that variable from material parameter, and if I do that, you have already it's going to populate all your information, and you just need to change the information. So it's a really quick, really nice add-on. Now when you create a material by default, so if I go for this wall and I'm going to create, just to show you, I have the rule for the walls, and here I have the simplest rule here for the material. So the name of the texture for the base color is the wall underscore the material name. The material name is the plaster, brick common, and default wall. And here I have the name brick common a plaster here. So if I execute the name, here I have two material, because it doesn't know I don't have any texture for the default wall, so it's going to create only the two textures. So you can create a general rule to create, or you can create a new texture for that. So now the thing is, here we have the name of plaster and this number. This number is like an ID because you can have plaster for the roof and plaster for the walls, and maybe it's going to override one and the other. To avoid that, I needed to create like an ID for each name to not override by other rules the textures. So to create a nice name for your texture now, so now you have the pipe here, and with the pipe you can add the rules for the material naming, so you can rename the material here. So you just need to be careful to use the same tag to have the same like rules for the naming also. So if I save that and just execute that now, so now we have the matte plaster and matte brick command, so you can have a nicer name for your materials. So also thanks to Andrew Hanel, I made a quick new features. So now you can also just select your rules, and on the right click you can execute on all vectors on your scene. So directly like that, you can assign all the material on one go. And also if you select only just one element and you want to remove the material, it asks you if you want to remove only on one or on all actors. So if I take yes, it's going to remove on all. And like you see, I have almost 3,000 actors, and performance is really nice. If I execute one again, so now when I create all the actors, it's almost instantly, and also when I remove the same. All right, so also I made two tools. One, I think you're going to really like it. The first one is the Open Select by Rules. It's helping to create the rules by selecting actors in your scene, and the Apply Material cheat sheet to help you to see which tag for the naming material. So The first one I have, this is the light version. On the pro version, I have also on the fab, you have the possibility to bookmark the selection and also isolate and keeping the light, for example, when you isolate some actors. So for example, if I want to select all the roof on the scene, so I can put it here in live mode because it's performant enough to select all the actors. So if I type roof, you see it's going to select all 205 roof on my scene, and that way you can put some material and stuff like that. So you are it's really easy to use. So we have here the house 206. So if I want to select the house, I just tap here house 206. Like you see here, I have only the actors, but I can with the child, I can select everything inside. And if I want to have only the static mesh actor, I can filter by static mesh actor here. Also, you can use the pass. So for example, if I remove this, we have the house, and if I put here the pass separator, so you have it's selecting everything you have inside. It's like you have here, it's the same if I put here the asterisk, so you can select everything, so like before. So when you use the pass, it's going to treat this part like the searching inside the pass, and here it's going to select everything what you have inside the house. So it's really the same if I do that. I think it's a really nice tool to helping select actors inside your scene. Also here you have the list. It's only what you have on your outliner. So if you add some new element, it's going to change here. So, but to do that, you just need to initialize the list. It's going to refresh this light. So this is nice because in one click you can directly select, for example, the volumetric, the fog and stuff like that. So it's really nice to select some types inside your scene. For example, you want to select every static mesh actor and do something on that. You can do that really easily and quickly. And the last one is the Apply Material cheat sheet. So this one, it's really nice also. It's going to help you. It's a little help about the filter when you use, for example, here all the ruggedness, colors, and more on the here, for example, for the base color, using the tags, material name and stuff like that. So you can, for example, you can select one walls and you load the information on that actors on your scene. So for example, the file name is house. So if you use this tag, it's going to transform by house. So if the material, the texture, for example, is going to house underscore ruggedness, so you can use this name for your textures. So also for the asset name, that's the asset name for this actor on your scene. The material name, so you have the plastic bricks, you have the plaster, the brick command, and the default wall. So you can that way you can also know which material it's using on these actors. Also how much the slot you have, material slot you have on your actors, and the actor names, what's the name of the actor here. So yeah, also the last index, so it's going to take the last 614 and yeah, stuff like that. So it's explained a little bit how it works, and you have the small documentation directly here. It's help you to create the right variable for your rules. All right, so yeah, hope it's helped, and let me know what do you think, and have a nice day. Bye bye.